Hi, everybody, and welcome to Traveling with Russell, and welcome to a new live stream. Now, I'm sorry about the late schedule and the late to go live. My wife literally just walked in from coming back from Moscow, within a minute or two of me planning to go live. So I'm sorry about a slight delay. Welcome, everybody. I did plan to do this earlier today and do the scheduling for now. Either 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, I wasn't sure, but I had to go out to the shops. It's not too far from where I live, so I kind of had to do a few things, and I just wasn't sure. So yeah, I'm here live. Welcome, everybody. There is a few people already in the chat, I see. So I will try my best to go through the chat as it comes in. Obviously, the chat will get quicker than I can reply, so I'm sorry. I will end up skipping over lots of people, so please I'll apologize ahead of time for my poor upkeep of the chat. So just one thing. If you are typing in Russian, I can't read Russian. Okay, so if you want to chat all night in Russian in the comments, no worries. But I can't read it, so I apologize for that. I am going to try to find somebody who wants to be a moderator who can at least not necessarily do anything about just if there's any bad Russian comments that need deleting or the person needs putting in timeout, if that makes sense. I'm open to somebody who wants to be a moderator. There is about 5 or 6 moderators for the channel already, but whether or not they come on to the live stream or not, I can't help that if somebody's here or not here or here or not here. So yeah, I'll just go quickly through the people that are already here. So basically, if you are typing in the chat, it's obviously easy for me to see people. Of course, you can be watching quietly. You don't have to comment. At worst, you can put a thumbs up or a thumbs down or a like, if you want to call it that, on the live stream. That's up to you. But basically, Paxmatic Play, hello. Alien, hello. And Santi Hainia, hello. Babel Cruising, hello. Of course, we know each other. Well, a little bit we do. Caroline Omar Steph, hello. Craig Hawkins, hello. I'm reading off a list of people that are typing in the chat. It comes up in a participants list, so it's not necessarily who's literally chatting. So yeah, G-Man I, hello. Irina Kuz, hello. Jay Tulip, who's a channel member. Actually, Babel Cruising is also a channel member. Jay Tulip is a recently joined channel member. Hello. You're also very active in the Telegram group as well, so thank you. Konstantin, hello. How's it going? Mikhail Kaspovsky. I'm not sure if I got that right. I'm sorry. Nico Bell, hello. Roy Daniel, hello. Sergey Popov. Sean, hello. Smile. Faceless Chef UK, who's also a fellow YouTuber who has a channel. Hello, how's it going? A Russian name, or here we go. The last 3 are all Russian names, which I can't really read, so I'm sorry. Jen, do you want to read these last 4 names very quickly for me? Just say hello to these 4 people here.
Which one?
These 4.
Alexei, Igor, Timofey, Chuvash, Cornelius.
Okay.
Hi.
So they're all the Russian names that I couldn't read who are active in the chat. So Ghostly Steps, I just see came in as well. And I think that's all. There's now 5 Russian names there. So please apologize ahead of time. If your name in Google or in YouTube is Russian, I can't read Russian. So I'm very sorry. Now there's lots more now. TCSLV, hello. Gorinja, hi. Tulip, Jay Tulip asked about if I was, as an Australian, if I'd be wearing Speedos in the Moscow winter. Not a chance. Not a chance. Maybe at the indoor pools, maybe. But I tend to wear board shorts, or in Australia we call them boardies. Board shorts or swimming shorts. Swimming in UK they call them swimming trunks. We call them board shorts, like as in surfboard. board shorts. And then in Australia, we slang and nickname everything shorter words. So it becomes boardies. So interesting. Tell your family in Perth to start dusting off their shelf space. You're going to get a YouTube plaque in the near future. I have sent your videos to my friends and to others, and I hope others did too. Yes. Now, I have actually put the channel member, subscriber count on the extra screen here. So, and also I've turned on subscriber only mode, which I don't do too often, but now I notice that there's more subscribers and it kind of helps a little bit. So it looks like we're going to pass 48,000 today, which is just crazy. Even people who maybe not watching the live stream might kind of subscribe just without realizing that I'm live while they're watching another video. So John, hello. Sorry, I'm going to maybe repeat hellos. I'm very sorry. Again, if I apologize now, there's obviously a lot more people in the chat that it's a little bit harder to keep up with. So hello to everybody and all the best. Sergey, yes. Thank you. G-Man-I, yes. I bet people would watch you in Speedos. Budgie Smugglers is a nickname for Speedos. So a lot of people, Speedos is a brand, by the way. It's kind of interesting around the world that we call products by brand names. I wonder if that happens in Russia as well. So Speedos is a brand of swimwear, and the product, which is basically the swim trunks that a man would wear, they're called Speedos, quite simply. So you put your Speedos on, you don't put your swim trunks on. Maybe you're having an English lesson here at the same time, everybody. So thank you if that's the case. I'll just put this back to this. Sorry, let's click something over here. So yeah, Budgie Smugglers is a slang name that's used in Australia. Budgie as in budgerigar. So if anyone's got any pets or birds, budgerigars are native to Australia. And now you're getting a bit of a laugh out of this. I hope you are anyway. So to enhance the look of your Speedos, if you're a man, you know, people make a joke that you put socks down the front of your Speedos. But in Australia, we joke that we put a couple of birds down there, budgerigars. And we're smuggling the birds in our Speedos. So they're called budgie smugglers. So budgerigar smugglers. I hope that kind of made sense. If an Australian's watching, absolutely. Maybe if everyone else is watching, maybe not. So thank you. Sorry, folks. Love to have to leave you now. We'll watch you later, Russell. The New Zealand lamp and space special sauce are extant. Enjoy the chat, everybody. Oh, yes, thank you. I meant lamb. New Zealand lamb and special sauce are excellent. Yes, maybe mint sauce, I think you're talking about. Yes, I'm live. Hello, Faceless Chef. So everybody's just putting chat here. Iconic. Get back to the cruise ships, Russell. Yes, so I worked on cruise ships before coming to live here in Russia. And Babel Cruising wants me to go back on a cruise so that we can meet up. We can have a cruise ship meet. At the moment, though, I'm not sure. I was just watching Dog, one of your hypermarket videos, when I got this alert. Stay safe and I enjoy your videos. Thank you, Craig. I think that's maybe misspelt something there, but it's okay. Thank you. Hello from the Bay Area. Yes. In San Francisco. Yes, so let me just switch. Oh, gosh. What have I just pressed? Where are we? I'm just going to put up here this is my little indoor thermometer. A lot of people have these, right? So outside the window, it's minus 4.9 Celsius. And then inside here in the kitchen, it's 26.8, which is kind of the window's been closed all day. So I think I had to open early morning for some fresh air. And the time is wrong, by the way, but just to give you an idea of the difference in temperature. That's the actual temperature versus kind of the real field temperature is probably a little bit different. You could translate the comments. Yeah, I'm not too worried about translating them. Of course, I'm sorry again if you don't type in Russian. It's really just a matter of any comments that are untoward. So if they're untoward, then I just don't like them. You know what I mean? It's not part of the channel. Of course, you guys maybe read the comments of the videos and it goes all over the place. It's too hard to keep up now with the amount of comments. The one thing I'm trying to do is when I put a live video on the channel for at least the first hour or two, I do my best to reply to as many as possible. And I notice some people like I'm first, I'm second, I'm third. And after that, it kind of goes all over the place. So, oh, Dimmer from Russia is here. I just saw you just pop into the live stream. So, Mikhail, hello. Went to the Russian clinic. Oh, you did? Or I didn't go, but my wife went into Moscow. She's just got home. So, it would not be bad to see walks around Moscow with you. Yes. I guess now I really want to wait till it's kind of snowing. Then I can walk in the snow and really kind of enhance the look of the videos. I know for anyone that's in Russia, it's probably not as exciting, but yes, or maybe walk in a park somewhere. Alien, nice to see you live. Thank you. Caroline, Steph, thank you. Hello. Thumbs up only. Yes, if you want to do a thumbs up, we've got 110 so far. So thank you, everybody, for thumbs ups. That's very nice of you. Hello from Russia. Yes, Irina Kuz. Здравствуйте. Dobrov. I don't know what good night is. Good evening. Dobro večer. No? Dobro dan. Sorry. Sean, hello. Automatic play. I think I've got that completely wrong. Hello. How are you live here if you can't read Russian? Well, luckily, in 2018, when the World Cup was on, they changed a lot of the signage in Moscow. Actually, I was with a friend yesterday. I met up for lunch yesterday, and we talked about this because we went in the metro a couple of stations to where we wanted to go for lunch, and how they changed a lot of the signage, a lot of things to make it easier for tourists. So otherwise, I make do. I just hope I don't buy the wrong flavor of something, wrong color of something, wrong taste of something. It is possible to live here not knowing the language. It's not easy if you don't have someone else who can help or assist you. So, Chebolaskari. Cheborkari. I'm not sure where that is. Do you think we should pull up a map on the side screen? I wonder. Should we pull up a map here instead of the... Oh, 48,000. Oh, thanks, everybody. Thank you. Love your videos. Thank you, Smile. I think we should put up the map. Let's do that. I'm going to get this all over the place, and we're going to get right behind on the chat. So if you guys are chatting to each other, put an @ symbol and then the start of someone's name, and then you can type specifically back and forward to other people in the chat. Let's do maps. I'm really straining my computer here. I've got 3 screens, by the way. So I've got the one in front of me, and I've got 2 off to either side of me here. So I just want to put up Ebor. Sorry. Sorry. Is that the right spelling? Sounds like it. I'll just zoom back out a little bit so we can see where it might be. It's in the northeast of Russia. So there's Moscow, where all these green dots are here. Sorry if it's gone a little bit too small. Like that, maybe. And then hide that. I guess it's on the way to Kazan. Is that what everybody says about Cheboksary? On the way to Kazan? Mother Patronus Monument it's known for. Wow, there you go. Thanks, everybody. I thought I'd just pull that up specially. So, yeah, love your videos. Thank you, Smile. Hi from Tver. Tver. Where's Tver? Tver. Oh, that's in the northeast as well. Oh, I've not been that direction. But I've been in the other direction to what's the very famous Zuzdal. I've been to Zuzdal. There's Tavia right there. Tiva. Sorry if I've got that completely wrong. Hello. Sorry. I'm very sorry, everybody. I apologize for my poor knowledge of some places. So I can help you with the Russian translation, but sadly not tonight. No worries, Jay. I'm off. Big hugs. Thank you. Maybe you've gone already or you're watching again. Hello from Moscow. Yes. Здравствуйте, Konstantin. Yes, I'm in the southwest of Moscow region, Narofominsk, kind of on the way down Kievka Shusay after Vnukovo Airport. And depending on the weather, if there's the wind direction, we get all the planes landing in our direction. It's as though they come to my town and then turn for the runway, if that makes sense. Hugs and hello, brother from India. Oh, wow. India in the house. Great to see you with a new streaming. Thank you. Yes, there's no real schedule, Andre. In English, I can read in English this one to this, but let's go to that screen there. There we go. There's no real schedule to it. I was trying to do Saturdays and Sundays, but if you guys want to watch it other times. The one thing I do want to mention is somebody asked me about donations. Now, I'm not a person that asks for donations. I never have. I never will. I guess I will if I'm doing it now, but there is a link to donation alerts. Somebody asked me to set that up, and I've set it up. I'm not 100% sure how it all works, but there is a link to it. There is also the SberBank link. If anyone wants to donate, particularly people in Russia. If anyone's obviously outside of Russia, there is Super Chat, Super Stickers, and what's the other one? Super Thanks are the ones that you can put on videos at any time you're watching a video. But obviously, if we're inside Russia, you can't do that unless you're watching perhaps via a VPN and you've got it set up otherwise. But yes, donation alerts is there, and then the SberBank, and then this Buy Me a Coffee, which I've had that on there for a little while. And so far, 2 people have used it, and I thank them in private emails. I'm just not sure how to utilize them properly. So excuse my tongue-twisted talking. So hello to my lovely Russian wife. Yes, that was Zhenya, by the way. She doesn't like to be on the camera. I'm trying to convince her to sit down with me and do a live stream together, but we need to do more convincing. So the donation things are set up there in the description of the videos. I'm going to slightly change all the previous descriptions of older videos to update the same kind of how to support the channel part, because people did ask and it is set up there. So this SberBank, I'm going to say it wrong for the 12th time. SberBank. Thank you. Someone, I don't mean to be rude, but I'll just answer SberBank. If you're typing how to say SberBank in Russian, I can't read it. So I'm sorry. If there's a sounds like sperm tank. Hope there's people over in Russia. We just call it Sper. Okay, Sper. Okay, it's set up. It's there. It's connected to my account, not my wife's account. It's my account. Never really has any money in there. It just has enough for me to do things I need to do, and that's about it. Roy, hello. I won't be staying long. Oh, my life pixeled. Sorry. Have you fixed all of your thumbnails, by the way? Tell me you have. By the way, if anyone's interested, I've got this link up here. If at any point the channel gets rich to a point that I can go out and buy something new without asking my wife, this is what I want to buy. It's over here. This is actually the link in Avito, because Insta360 make cameras, of course, but unfortunately you can't buy them in Russia right now. There's no shops where I can go in to buy them. And if anyone uses a webcam, which is what we're kind of using now, this is a really fancy version. which has a gimbal on it, which is basically like a motor that tracks movement. So if I went like this, the camera would move with me. But this is the 4K AR powered Insta360 link. And there's a guy here called Alexander who's, I think it said he was in St. Petersburg. Yes, I don't know these metro stations, but he's there. And this is brand new, sealed in the box for 19,000 rubles. So, without asking my wife for permission, this is what I'd like to buy. Sorry, it's over. Oh, hang on, it's over here. Now, just don't get any good ideas, everybody. And you're wanting a new webcam when you buy this one, because it'll disappear really fast. But don't tell anyone how good it is. That's the key. Yes. So that's my plan with super chats or super thanks or whatever donation alerts. My buy me a coffee thing, I do buy me a Coke, because if you guys know, I like drinking Coke or soft drinks. So yeah, we'll switch that off for now so that it's not showing. But that's what I'd really like to get next. By the way, in older live streams, this is what I ended up getting quite a while ago now. This, oh, let's just take that off. This boom arm here and this microphone was basically bought via the ad revenue from the YouTube channel. So thank you. Hi to your wife. Yes, my wife is a little bit shy when the camera suddenly gets switched on. So how about the new visit to McDonald's? Now, if I didn't do the live stream, I would have finished the McDonald's video. Let me show you. I don't know if this is going to show up on the camera. I'm sure it won't. That's me at McDonald's. Well, at the Kuzna Itochka, as you know. Yesterday. No, the day before. I met my friend yesterday for lunch. This was not this wasn't me and my friend. This was me on my own here, by the way. So that was me doing the video. That's actually this will probably be the thumbnail for that video. And I don't know if I'll get it out tonight. YouTube kind of tells me I should publish my videos between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. And any later, a lot of people aren't watching. There's a kind of like a heat map of when you should publish. So again, sorry if anyone's typing in Russian. I'm just going to repeat it again. I can't read Russian, so hopefully you're chatting to each other, or you're just agreeing with things that I'm saying. But if you are typing in English, of course, I can completely understand things. So yeah, you're a nice guy. Keep up the good work. Hopefully my wife is reading or watching so she can take all of these compliments and realize I get compliments. So you should buy winter clothes. My wife bought me a jacket. Do I have that photo? Do I have that photo? Please say, oh, yes, I do. Oh, I think that's not going to show up. Let's just press this for a second. I'm sorry it's me, but this is my new jacket that my wife bought me for my birthday on the 3rd of November. So I probably need new pants, new shoes, new everything. I have stuff from previous years, but I guess sometimes you've got to get fresh things. Oops. Is that right? What happened there? There we go. Hello from Cairns. Wow, Cairns, Australia. Pickled mushroom sauce. That's an interesting channel name or name. Oriel is also here. Orel. Hello. If two of you are watching, Sergey. Hello. Aussie man can handle any climate just as long as there's a continuous supply of alcohol. Yes, beer preferably. Pretty much. I don't drink a lot of beer. I'll be very honest. But yes, as long as there's beer, we can kind of deal with any. We can handle any kind of weather, I think, you know. So, Mac, hello. How's it going? Wow, we got lots of people watching. I always wonder how we have 233 likes, but 220 people watching. How do we get more likes than people watching? Is someone just opening it, liking, and then closing it, I wonder? Hello, Atim? I'm not sure of that name. I'm sorry. Russell is big, but people are not particularly popular. Oh, Russia. Oh, I nearly mixed that up. Russia is big, but people are not particularly populated. Half of Russia is empty. Yeah, there's a lot of open space, right? It's the same in Australia. Australia's population is kind of, what do they say? Australia's population accounts to about 20% of the area of Australia, I think it's right. Let it snow. Yes, I'm waiting, Frank. Well, Frank Sinatra, but whoever your name is there, sorry. How to send messages to that chat in the video. How to send messages to that chat in the video. I'm not sure. You can type comments on a video on YouTube. That's no worries. I'm not sure of your question otherwise. Your community respect. You're at least trying to read names. I could help you with translations of messages. Thank you. I appreciate that. I wonder if Dimmer is still here or did he leave on me? Lots of people are just chatting to each other here, so I hope you're chatting about nice things. I hope so. You was in Russian towns and villages or only in Moscow? Pretty much all in Moscow region, Moscow Oblast. My very first videos on the channel, if you really go back to the beginning, I went to Ufa with my wife last year and I did a couple of videos. I didn't really understand what I was doing with the channel back then. I have a better understanding now. So how long did you live and stay in Russia? So yeah, on and off, John. I've been here for 9 years. I met my wife back 10 years ago. And first visit was about 6 months after I met her when we were on holiday in Thailand. I have traveled back and forward to work in America, back to Australia a few times as well. So when I really have to pay the bills, I have to go to work. YouTube is good, but not, doesn't make us all afford a penthouse in Moscow City, so maybe someone's living in a penthouse, I wonder. Christmas decorations will be installed on Red Square. We are waiting for the review. Oh, you know the date. Thank you. November 28th. So next weekend. I don't know what date the 28th is. Next Monday week. Thank you. That's very nice for you to tell me that. I wonder if they, like in some cities around the world, they have like a light switch turning on. So like probably the mayor, maybe Sobyanin maybe come and flick a switch or a fake switch that turns on all the Christmas lights. I wonder if they have that in Moscow, or they just get turned on by some guy in a substation somewhere and it's not as exciting. Your channel is exploding. Yes, it has. There's a lot of subscribers. If I put this view up, I don't know if anybody's interested in this crazy graph. No, you can kind of see it down the bottom here. Let's do that. You can see how it's just gone really nuts in the last month, literally. So thank you, Mac. Yes. Yeah, if anyone types the place where they're from in English, or at least something that I can copy onto Google Maps, I can pull it up on the other screen there. So if anyone's interested in that or not. Would you like to go to the deep and cold parts of Russia? Nico, I would love to do I've talked about this a lot, the Trans-Siberian Railway. I'd love to do something like that where I could go the Far East, I guess the Far East or the Far North. I don't know which way you go to get the colder weather. I really just want to be in like big snowing, where it's like the big snowflakes, Bolshoi Snega. I like that. Even if I just walk out in my little kids' playground by my apartment here when it's snowing a lot, it just feels like you're in Russia and you're in winter. Today is like, it hasn't snowed today at all. So it snowed a couple of days ago. I know I was just starting the video at the McDonald's or the Kuznetochka. And when I got home, like today, it's just basically just starting to melt slowly now. So thanks. Got it already. Oh, you guys, do you have a video about Russian metro? Not really about the whole metro. I've done the one video about the Plotchet Revolution station. the one where you rub the chicken. There is that video that I've done. Activate slow mode. I can do that. I thought I did. Let's see if I can do that now on my other screen. Slow mode is on. I don't really like doing slow mode, but I will. If somebody says that, I will. I don't know if that's gonna... I don't think it really slows it down a whole lot, but... so yeah, the McDonald's video is coming, Sunpacker. Sunpacker. That's an interesting. It really says Sunpecker. New level of 50,000 subscribers. We are waiting. Well, it won't happen today unless you've got 2,000 friends somewhere. Yes, let me just go through Moscow here. Hello. Yeah, and the birds, they are built in nests. What's that? Oh, the birds, they have their own built-in nests. Yes, I think maybe you're talking about the... how do you like it in Russia? Frism. I love Russia. I have lived here a lot of years, obviously with my wife. That was her in the video briefly there. Yes, I enjoy living here. I mean, there's obviously this thing at the moment where, you know, you kind of have to, I love it, I don't love it, I like this, I don't like this. I'm not really one that kind of wants to be heavily opinionated about one thing or another. I kind of like to be Switzerland, you know, like the neutral country. Of course, it's okay to have a personal opinion. Everyone has entitled to that. So, extant as in extended and outstanding to you as an offer. Okay, I think I'm missing everything there. Hello, big hello from St. Petersburg. Yes. Was it asked for tea also? Judging by the title, I can say that living on Florida, the American man was... This American man would not survive a Russian winter. Yeah, I think, look, it probably the first time you'd come here, if you stepped off the plane, I mean, you wear the jacket that I've got now. I mean, it's warmer than the one I had previously. You know, you wear a scarf, you wear a beanie, you wear gloves. You know, you dress appropriately. You know, you wear nice socks with your boots or shoes. So it would probably be very confronting the first time you get here if you've kind of obviously like Florida, living in warm weather. But you get used to it. I mean, probably some people say they never get used to it, but I'm fine with it. I mean, I kind of prefer the colder weather because I know what to expect. Whereas where you've got these hot and cold, warm days, you know, summertime goes all over the place. Afternoon thunderstorms, it's too sporadic. Sorry, I missed Bill, an English word. No worries. Hello from the Russian Arctic. What? Regent TV, the Russian Arctic. Oh, that'll be cool. Like, you know, where they got like the frozen rivers and the frozen, I guess, ocean to a point, right? It's frozen seas. I think a lot of the seas are here, aren't they? Hey, Russell, I'm here. Dimmer. Yes, thank you, Dimmer. Thank you for your videos, Mike. Thank you. Still no snow here in Siberia. Krasnoyarsk. There we go. Yeah, definitely. There's a bit of snow here. I mean, some of the places in Moscow, it's melted slowly, even after a day or two. How long have you been in Russia? Yeah, 9 years all up. I will review some comments. Russell, respect each other. Yes, thank you, Dimmer. Chernogolovka tastes better than Miranda. Yes. Did you guys notice I've got the Chernogolovka orange in the background? I have a friend who likes to comment on the videos and what I've got sitting on the kitchen counter behind there. But yes, I've got a backup one here. I'll definitely agree. This is much more tastier and more enjoyable. Actually, I went, when I was at the market getting chicken, I bought some mandarins or Christmas oranges. They're a little bit green though. But the guy who I bought them from at the Rinok, I entrusted him that I've got some kuzna or some tasty mandarins. Do I use Google Glass outside? Yes. So basically Google Translate. And then there's an option where you can put the camera on and point at something. I do that occasionally in supermarkets when I'm buying something. Or if I'm trying to buy a pastry and I'm not sure of the different flavors of the pastry. I like the pastry with the jam inside, the strawberry jam, klubnika. I always end up with a Raspberry one because I never remember to get my phone out to check. Yeah, going on the Mardi Gras. Yes. Nice. Yeah, the celebration is out now. Hello from Perm. -13. Outside, it's pretty cold. I like your videos. Good on you. Gonna make pizza tonight. Oh, homemade pizza. That sounds very nice. I haven't had pizza in a little while. There's a 24-hour place in the next apartment building over from us, but they're not great. It's like a thin crust pizza. It's kind of good just every now and again, or if you're really hungry and they're 24 hours, you can walk about less than 5 minutes to a pizza place. But I don't rave about their pizza, but it's okay. Hello from Vancouver. Dima, yeah, close to 50K, yes. Will you be going to Kazakhstan? Well, I've got so much of Russia to see. I don't think I'll end up in Kazakhstan. Giving 6-month visas for citizens of several countries. I've heard about different things about the visa thing, but I haven't really looked into it because I've got a residency visa. I just need to get kind of past the next stage of it, so it's like the permanent resident, and that's all. Yandex Maps are better than Google Maps. Yes, you'll understand that in the McDonald's video when I put it out, because I went to go to a carousel hypermarket, and at the place where I was told by Google Maps it's open, it was closed down, and then later when I open Yandex, it says permanently closed. So Google's just a little bit slow. Hello from Ufa. My wife is from Ufa. Yes, that's where we were last year visiting family and relatives, but my wife is from there. Yes, Craig. So yeah, Dimmer from Russia has a YouTube channel. He's now not currently in Russia. He essentially is outside of Russia right now. I look forward into watching more. Yeah, Craig, definitely check out Dimmer's channel if anyone's interested. He does content in English, and I think he's setting up like a Russian language kind of channel. I think it seems to be a bit of the buzz thing to do at the moment. Thanks for showing it Russian people. It's really nice to show Russia is open and friendly. We have great culture and history. Yes. Thank you. I think I'll end up just saying thank you all night. Is there enough snow to build a snowman? Probably not, no. You'd have to really scrape it up everywhere. And because it's got colder, it's kind of gone a little bit kind of like icy. So yeah, it's not quite where you can just sort of grab it and make a snowball and roll a snowball and stuff like that yet. Hello from Rostov-on-Don. Wow. See the city of Kazimov. I'm going to look up Kazimov. Sorry if I've skipped one city and not the other. Is Kazimov going to come up? Kazimov. Oh, you guys know Kazimov. Oh, there you go. It's on the southeast over here. I guess you call it the southeast. Kazimov. Population of 33,000. There you go. There's a little thing that tells you here. It's just behind my one screen overlaps the other, so I can't see the little bit of on the screen there. Yeah, Russian Metro. I've just got one video about the rubbing the chickens at the Metro, and then if anybody, I also went to a secret cafe in the Moscow Metro as well. There's only one cafe inside the Moscow Metro in Russia. And it's basically like a little stolova, and it's at which station? I forgot the name of the station where it's at. You'll have to watch the video now. I think it's Moscow Metro Secret Cafe. If you put that into the search, it's got to come up. Petersburg. There you go. Hello from Peskov. Oh, where is Peskov? KOV. Peskov. Everybody's got like beautiful little rivers and like a beautiful ton of church around it. Close by the museum reserve complex of Pognazki. Oh, in the north of Russia. Oh, very close to Estonian border. Wow. Check that out. I wonder if you drive across the border to like Estonia and back. I guess now it's a problem with all the visa situation. Hello from Bulgaria. I think we all know where that is. Hey, Russell, are you going to learn Russian language? I'm learning a little bit. I'm not particularly good at learning and listening and hearing as I'd like to be. Hello from Saratov. Oh, love from Berlin. People everywhere. Oh, what's going on? I didn't want that. Oh, Saratov. I take it for granted everybody knows everywhere in Russia. Everybody's on a river. Everyone lives on a river. Open air museum. Everyone's got a Park Pobedi and everyone's got an open air museum. Sorry, I just find that fascinating that every city has similar things, right? Greetings from Severodonivsky from the far north. I don't think I can copy and paste that word. Can I? Vero. Oh, I'm not even typing. Severodonivsky. Oh, Murmansk. Yes, this is where I'd like to go to see all these ships in the harbor there. Oh, that's crazy how far that is from Moscow, though. Holy smoke! I've got to zoom right back out to find the rest of Russia. Wow, that's up near the Finnish border. That's crazy where you are. Well, crazy from where I am to where you are. So thank you, everybody, whoever's chatting. What's going on here? There we go. I'm sorry if I'm behind on the chat. I'll just go skip all over the Russian. A little vodka might be a good convincing point. My wife doesn't. She drinks like the wines, not really spirits. She'll end up drinking spirits if she's going to someone's house and they bring out the drinks after you've had a few wines. Which country has got the most viewers? Pretty much it's America, Canada, England, Germany, and then Russia. Predominantly, the most amount of viewers are non-Russian. The Russian amount of views are creeping up slowly. Obviously, in the last week or two with me being on TV twice, it kind of sparked a lot of people looking for the channel. Why don't the donations come? I don't know, Alex. I'm not sure why the donations don't come. It's up to everybody. Whoever's outside of Russia, whoever wants to do super chats, that's up to them. I'm not. I will put my camera back up here though, because I just want to keep looking at this because I'm just so excited if I can get one. Yes, the donation alert thing I haven't really looked into more than that it's all set up and working. But the bank thing I know does work. I am going to put a community post up. I think maybe tonight. I'll do it after this. There was a couple of people after the last live stream who did some donations, and I didn't know at the time because I didn't look at my phone, obviously, during the whole live stream. So, yeah. So, and then two people did the coffee thing. So now I've got to get the money from the buy me a coffee thing. I've got to attach my bank account. I've got to get the address of the bank and everything. So it's a little bit too much, the coffee thing, but it's set up. Do you read donation alerts? I do. I'd read them, probably not on the screen, for instance, because there's no way that it's on the screen here. I know when streamers do it, like gaming streamers, they have things set up. Do you voice over videos later or home, or you record and speak in the shops? I do everything in the shops. Yes, everything I do is what you see me walking, talking. That's why you see heads turning around quite often, and everyone's looking and, checking me out. I almost never do any voiceovers. I might do a little bit to camera where I've got to jump in and remember something, or like, just to let you know this or that, or but yes, I don't have to do any voiceovers. So what do you think statues of Plotchet Revolution worked? Yes, so they're rubbing the chicken thing. And there's quite a lot of the different objects in that metro station is very interesting. because one of them is about fertility. There's one there with a child, a mother and a child, I think, if I remember right, about fertility. And there's one where you rub it for your exams. I think people brought their exam papers or their results or something, or you brought your like homework there and rubbed it with your homework. Yeah, it's very interesting, that station. I really enjoy walking through there. My wife thinks I'm a bit weird when I want to go look at the statues, but we can meet up and go buy that thing. I can do it next weekend. Ramon, it's only on Avito. If you're looking at the camera here, there isn't a shop in Moscow with it for sale. I would love that to be the case, because I would absolutely go there in a heartbeat. I am more of a person who likes to buy things in person. I'm not a big online shopper. My phone case, this thing I had to buy from Avito because it wasn't available in the world except in America. This particular one guy just happened to have it in Moscow. What's the chances? So my wife did that via Avito for me. So, given the sanctions, yeah. So, yeah, people that are outside of Russia, I'm going to just explain this again. I'm sorry if I'm repeating things. I don't mean to do that, but yeah, if you're inside Russia and you're using YouTube, essentially a lot of features are disabled, particularly the ads. So we've kind of essentially got YouTube Premium for free in Russia, but we can't do anything else like extra features. So you're kind of stuck a little bit, if that makes sense. That's why I've set up the bank one, the bank phone number, and the donation alerts thing. I just did because someone mentioned that last live stream to me. So yes, but 19. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, don't tell me someone's bought it. Oh my gosh, no, they haven't. It's still there. This is where it. By the way, it translates to English for me. By the way, if anyone does pull this up in Russian, so 19,990 rubles, and it says or bid, but I'm pretty sure because it's brand new sealed in factory film, one of the most multifunction webcams. Yeah, it's got massive reviews. This. So yeah, this is what I want. And if I plugged it in this computer, it basically sits on top of the screen, and it's very cool. Everybody don't want this, by the way, because this is the only guy that has this. And imagine, being that he's from St. Petersburg, maybe he goes to Finland and buys things and crosses the border. I imagine. I don't know. Now I'm going to get completely lost here. Because I see a super chat, and the only way to put it on the screen is to go past a bazillion comments. A bazillion, that's more than a lot. Roy, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Yes, let's boost your YouTube. Yes, it would really help more. This will go right towards the camera. Absolutely will. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, I don't have a drink now to cheers you or thank you, but that's so basically the super chats come into the channel via the monthly ad revenue. I have my channel set up in Australia, by the way. So if anyone wants to know that part, so it comes through that, if that makes sense. So thank you. $100, my God. Yo. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I've had to skip a million comments now because I intentionally want to put that up on the screen there. So if anyone's typed things as I've gone, do you like Chernogolovka cola? I don't like the cola from Chernogolovka. Again, Roy, thank you. I will put a community post thanking people who have done live stream comments here, or the bank one, because there's some that I need to have thanked from last time, the live stream. I just keep meaning to. I need to just make a special like post. I don't know what it's called, but yes. Let's go to Yakutut. Yes, I want to go. This is the one where it's the crazy cold place, right? Yakutut. Yakuti. Okay. Yes, this one. Oh, that's on the far east. Oh, crazy. The woolly mammoths. Yes, do they exist? Oh, check that out. Not a very big place either. Light snow and minus 27 right now. Oh, that's crazy. Minus 27 already. Oh my God. And now we're minus 4 here. Come on. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I hope everyone's enjoying the live stream, by the way. It's kind of all over the place, but I'm happy. We will. Yeah, we're not going to go crazy like we did last time. I think we'll end up at about an hour and a half. So we'll do 40 more minutes. We won't go crazy unless people are really crazy typing. Is that your first winter in Russia? No. Nice warm jacket. Yes. Yes, I love it, by the way. Actually, the important thing is the jacket's got a hood. The previous jacket I've worn for a few years didn't have a hood. And it's very nice. And it's got very deep pockets. And it's very nice. My wife, imagine getting, you think about it in the rest of the world, right? Get a jacket for your birthday. But I'm excited. And every time I'm wearing it, I think about it. So yeah, is that your first winter? No, definitely not. No, I've had quite a few winters here already. Kind of see where it goes by itself. Yeah, this is one thing, Artman, that is very challenging with YouTube. I'll just switch over to this. Let's just see if this goes up a little bit. Oh, there we go. The traveling thing is obviously just very, 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 very general. The point is, when I got off cruise ships, I wanted to do more videos, and I really wanted to utilize that channel, which has 11,000 subscribers, but people didn't want to watch them. And there wasn't the amount of views because it was confusing the audience that it wasn't cruise ship related stuff. So that's why I made this separately, and then it just went a little bit crazy, let's say. Hate Machine 92. Is donation alerts off now? Now, I just saw an email come. My gosh. Sorry. Where is my email? I'm going to use on my phone here because someone wants to send me $785 million from a bank in Africa. Ooh. Oh, no. They want to send me $185 million. I think that's a scam. What do you think? I think so. Donationalerts.com. Something happened. I don't know what it says, but it sent me an email here. So I hope it's working. The problem is with this donations alert, it's all in Russian. And it doesn't want to convert things to English, which I can understand completely, living in Russia. So I did get an email about something, but I need to check it online afterwards. One of my favorite comedians is from Australia. Oh, come to Sheklovskaya. Sheklovskaya, isn't that the metro station, Sholkovskaya? Where I made the video, like the Russian 10-level shopping center video. You guys need to check out that 10-level. So yeah, it's not cheating really, but 10-level shopping center. So there was 4 levels underground for parking, and then 6-level shopping center. If anyone knows Sholkovskaya metro station, I think it is. And then on the roof, there's a bus station, which is so cool. If anyone's not been there or knows it, if you're from Moscow, you'd probably know it. Russian news told about me. Yes, apparently the week before, I didn't know that I was on a lot of press and online newspaper kind of things. Yeah, like a foreign vlogger was in Moscow. I guess they didn't really give the whole story of me, but you and your videos are great. Thank you. Hello from Ivonograd. Ivonograd. Where is Ivonograd? Sorry, it looks like we're doing like a school lesson. Do you guys like doing things like this? Please let me know. I'm obviously a little bit behind with the comments, but if you guys like this kind of thing, I enjoy it. Pulling things up on the screen on the side. Obviously, if you're watching on your phone, it's probably incredibly tiny. Let me just spell this word here. Where has it gone? Ivan Gorod. Oh, Kite Gorod. Gorod. Everything's Gorod. Is it Leninsky? Oh, check that. Also on the river. The River Nara. The bank of the River Nara. The Estonia-Russia International. Oh, is that the border with Estonia? Yes. Check that out. That looks like a nice place. -1 and cloudy. Not so cold like here. All right. Thank you for the videos. It's very interesting to see how life in Russia is perceived by people from other countries. Yes, thank you. How do you like life in Russia? Not frozen. No, I completely can handle the weather, the cold weather. I'm not the person that won't go out if it's -10 or 20 because it's too cold and stay in the kitchen here. I'll happily go out no matter what. Epic fail. You and your videos are great. Describe Moscow in a word. I can do it in a few words. Kind of crazy drivers. Big population. Obviously, we know that already. Everybody does get along. I know some people may not think that, but everybody kind of lives in peace and harmony, if that makes sense. You know, especially so many different countries, particularly the CIS countries, live in Moscow as well. You know, just big, old. You know, there's a lot of history that's far beyond the age of Australia, for instance. Hola muchachos. Espanol. Mostly Russians are here. Yes. Hello from Pentagon. You're kidding. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Hello anyway. Yes. Hello, Alex T. Hello. So what do you work with in Russia? What do you work with in Russia? I don't work. I'm doing YouTube. I would really like, I know this is a very crazy, but I'd like to kind of consult about shops and supermarkets and how to improve the look of the store, the lighting, the layouts, the aisle layouts. I'd really like to start at my local Dixie down the road, for starters. I went to a different Magnet today, to the one I usually go to. My usual one's around the corner. And that one had so many lights and fluorescent tubes not working. First thing I do, fix the lighting. Lighting is key to good shopping in a store. From South Urals. Hello. Check your SberBank. What do you think of my offers? I don't know how to check my SberBank. What do I think of my offers? I don't know what that means. Sorry if I'm... By the way, if anyone wants to join the Telegram channel called Traveling with Russell channel, there is somehow a chat group as well, which I think is just formed from me doing the channel. I am very active in that, by the way. Let me just pull this up because I'm a bit worried now. You tell me to check it. Winter is coming. Are you going to make a review of Russia's winter activities? Yes, Margarita, I'm definitely going to go to the Christmas markets. There's a lot of Christmas markets that'll be held. What do I think of your offer? Oh, I think somebody did money, I think. Yes. Wow, okay. Oh, we can be close to the money. We can meet up and I will buy you that camera. We can go shopping. Roman, if that's you, Roman. Alpha Bank. Sorry for saying Alpha Bank. Someone did a comment there. Yeah, we'd have to buy it online though. That's the only thing. There's no physical shop unless somebody's in St. Petersburg and can meet the guy for that camera. Wow. Thank you. Again, I'm going to put these in a community post after this. Yeah, if you want to send a message via the Telegram, you're welcome, and I can somehow chat to you there. So wow. Sorry for being wow a lot, but I am always overwhelmed, I think is the right word to say. Let's go back to this. Is it going to jump up a little bit? Ooh, a tiny bit. It's not gone like big ticking over here, but I'll pull up the camera just for fun because it's kind of fun. Yes, Roman, if we can somehow meet up, I guess we can buy it online. I don't know. But I can then have an amazing live stream camera. Winter is coming. I'm from Australia, Shining Force. Yes, sorry again if I'm behind on the live chat. I'm sorry. You are welcome to chat away if you wish. Yeah, I'm from Perth, Australia, by the way, which is on the far southwest of Australia, if you look at the map. Again, most people know the East Coast, Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Canberra. I'm way over on the southwest of the country. Not Canberra, no. Remove the black thing on the right, otherwise it looks like a morning flame. Remove the black thing on the right, otherwise it looks like a morning flame. Frame. I'm not sure what that means, I'm sorry. I'll do that though. That gets rid of everything. Yes, not from Canberra. Canberra is the capital, by the way, where the parliament buildings are, sports institutes are, things like that. Where all the politicians temporarily live when they have their parliament sittings. Yes, some people think that we can't use bank cards in Russia. Yes, it's important just to explain that difference. So if you're inside Russia, like I am now, this is my Australian card, by the way. It just happens to be here because it's expired, and I need to get a new one sent to my address in Australia. And then we're going to try and get somebody who's flying to Russia who lives in Perth to bring it in there in an envelope to me. But yeah, I can't, obviously prior to February, I could tap and go and use this anytime I liked. And after the live stream, I've just read the word live stream on the side of the screen here. I can't now use this. So that's why I had to set up the Russian bank accounts. I used to have VTB. And my wife didn't renew the expired cards. So St. Petersburg. Hello from Perm. -13. Pretty cold. Yes. Istra. What do your friends talk about your what do your friends talk about your location? About that, I'm in Russia, I guess. My mum and dad understand. They understand the situation. I've lived here quite a long time. So they understand the situation I'm in at the moment. So yeah, the problem is they see a lot of opposite news to the news we see. You know, obviously what just happened recently with Poland, how quickly we can just open Telegram and see the news even quicker than it's going to, let's say, CNN or whatever worldwide news networks. So yeah, we do see different news here. If you are Russian and you're watching versus non-Russians, if you're watching from America, Australia, wherever, we do see news almost instantaneously. We can open a Telegram channel of some form and see something that's happened minutes ago. Murmansk. Oh no, Magnirogorsk. Hi from Crimea. My wife said that she went there to Crimea when she was younger, with her parents. Thank you. Oh, can I do this? No. Smile, thank you for the super chat. How about making a review of Russian national drinks? Spiten, warm and cold, Kvass, Kefir, Moras, and others to show the world of the Russian how much more there is than vodka. My wife drinks kefir religiously. I just can't get a handle on it. It's like a sour milk to me. Kvass, I don't really like either. I do want to do the Russian colas video, though. I've got that almost set up. Again, thank you for the super chat. Again, it's very nice of you. I think by the end of this live stream, this camera will be purchased. If I can figure out how to do that. Can't skip visiting Siberia being in Russia. Personal recommendation is Altai Mountains. Yes. Yes. Perm. Good luck in living through the winter. I've just found your channel and love it. Thank you. Pine Square Dog. Why you left Australia? It's considered quite a high quality of life. My wife has Australian residency, by the way. She has permanent residency for Australia. We arranged that a couple of years ago. We were there last year for a while. Essentially, well, I guess last year before, with the whole COVID lockdown. And my wife had some health issues, and we needed to come back to Russia. It was easier and better for her to use Russian healthcare. Also, she was far more comfortable with the doctors and nurses here, and who she could attend to and go through either private or public health. Dentist work here is easier, better quality as well. So a lot of it was mostly health and well-being that we've come back to Russia for her, if you want to say that, versus being in Australia. Check out Chelyabinsk. Yes, I know Chelyabinsk, the place, from another YouTuber. Yeah. Yes. Oh, sorry. I know it's very bad to say it, but isn't Chelyabinsk like the most polluted city in Russia? If I'm not mistaken. I guess I watched a YouTuber too much and he kept going on about that all the time. Iziriak. Oh, IZHEVSK. Kalashnikov Museum. My wife's last name is Kalashnikov, by the way, or Kalashnikova. So I think someone's told me about this place already, that it would be an interesting place to visit because of this museum. Look how far it is. I think I could put a dot everywhere and almost do like a road trip to everyone can put me up for one day and I can do a road trip to see all these places. I guess I can do that. I'll do like that. I like that. Oh, okay. So if I do that, I can't do that really. It has to stay there. And then now when I move it, I'm worried that it's not the right volume. Now I understand what you're saying, College Boy. Thank you. We have a ton of snow every winter. Yes, Novosibirsk. There's an Australian family living in Novosibirsk. Finally, yes. Hello from Guyana. West Indies cricket. The 90s and the 80s was your time. Now it's a little bit all over the place. Do you like draft beer in Russia? Oh, in Moscow. I don't buy it all that often. We do have a couple of beer shops close to where I live, where you can get, the brown bottled beers. I tend to just like lager type beers or light beers. I'm not a very big craft beer kind of person. Where in Moscow do you live? What region? We can meet up and go buy that thing. I can do it next weekend. Yes, oh yeah. I'm in Narofominsk. If you take the Metro Red Line to Salarevo, that's why you see a lot of videos from Globus, because that's in Salara Shopping Center, and they're super camera friendly. So, are these messages from chat? Yes, they are. Look at that. I can just do that, and it pops up. Hi, do you want to go to Russian provinces next to Moscow? Kaluga. Yes, Kaluga's on the same train line as where I live. Yeah, I should probably go to... I keep saying this and saying it. Chad is mad about your mic pad on the right, saying it is looking like a morning frame. If I do that, is that better? You guys have talked about my microphone. Is it working? Please tell me it's working. We lost sound. Can somebody, Zangiv, is it working? Please, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sound is back. Thank you, Zangiv. Yes, sorry, I've got the chat off on my left eye here. Thank you. I'm very sorry. I don't know what happened there. Someone told me to keep moving the microphone, and you've made the sound not work. Oh, and the chat has gone crazy now. What status do I have in Russia about visas? Yes, I have got EVP, RVP. I think EVP is the kind of like the residency visa. There's one more stage I have to do. I guess it's the temporary residency now, and I get permanent residency in the next stage. I was using an agency to go through the application, and they contacted my wife last week that you can apply for the next stage within a year of the first one. They just want more money for the application process. So we're looking into that. My wife does that part. So hello from wet London. Yes, it's not wet outside. They did say it was meant to rain today, but it didn't. Russian Arctic, that's the place where winter lasts for the majority part of the year. It's fantastic, but the temperatures may go to minus 50. Yes, I've got to go in this cold weather, haven't I? I've got to. I just want a habit where you got to go outside and it's so cold, like your eyelashes like freeze. And there was a thing that I've heard about it that people don't have metal framed glasses because it's too cold to wear metal framed glasses. Is that true? I've heard that. Have you got how you get money for life? What is your job, Alex? So yes, essentially the money from YouTube is the money that I'm living for life, if you want to say that. My wife works, by the way, she has a small nail salon in the town where we live. She pretty much does every part of that on her own. I don't help her or assist her. She has bookings. She pretty much opens by appointment. She's not sitting there every day of the week, 9 till 9 every day. She used to work at Banya Sanduny. So if anyone knows the famous Banya bathhouse in Moscow center, she worked there for quite a lot of years as a nail meister there, or nail meister at Banya Sanduny. And then she's now working at her own little salon downstairs in our building here. So will you go back to the fancy gastronomia on Red Square? Oh, the fancy gastronomia. I should make another video. I don't feel like I should just repeat the videos. I know that a lot of new subscribers aren't finding old videos. So yeah, the supermarket number 1. I'm not sure the name of it. There is also Stolova 57, which is the cafe up on the 3rd level. Yeah, I don't really want to remake the same videos that I've made, but obviously they will get viewed, and maybe new viewers will watch them in a new light, I guess. Don't you love Russian central heating? Yes, I do. It's often so hot in Russia, blocks of flats, that you'll need to keep your windows opened. Yeah, it does get warm in here. 27.5. I know we had the windows open this morning. Sometimes we open the window before we go to sleep. That way we can just get under the blankets more. Nisky Novograd. Hello from Belgium. The gasoline is it's raining and the gasoline's expensive. But you've got Belgium chocolate though. So let's make 500 likes. Wow. Oh, 492 likes. That's crazy. Ooh, let's just unpress that. I don't know why I did that. Winter is coming. It's like Storks from Game of Thrones. Starks. I don't watch Game of Thrones, by the way. Never seen an episode. Country of opportunity. Yes, I agree. Looks like delay is 10 minutes. Wow. All right. Everybody writes in Russian. I can't read it, and I'll skip past. What have you been doing during your 9 years in Russia? Sitting in my kitchen a lot. That's what I've been doing. Now I've realized I should get out more, go see more things, get out more often. Yes. People don't believe that's true, but it is. Where are you from? I'm from Perth, Australia. Hello from Siberia. Hello from Azerbaijan. Janjan. Very good country. Do you speak Russian? Malenki Paruski. Chut. Congratulations for the great job showing Russian reality to the world. Yes, thank you. I'm just going to show this one for the 48,128. Can you make a review of a luxury market named Azbuka Kuza? Yes. For the 12,000th person who have commented about Azbuka Kuza. I have actually made one at Globus Gourmet. I'm pretty sure if you put that in search, that should come up. I have done one in a different Azbuka Kuza back quite a lot of months ago. I don't think it'll come up in search though, but if you go through the thumbnails, you'll probably recognize the picture from the front. I do plan to try to learn some Russian. Yes, a lot. Well, more. Sorry. Magnitorvgorod. Holy smoke. I don't know where that is. Thank you. Oh. If I send donations, will it be shown on the screen live or on a live stream? Yes, I can only show super chats on the live stream here. The things like donations alerts, I'm going to put that in a community post where I can screenshot them out and put them into a post. I'm sorry that I just don't know how to put that up on the screen for the donation alerts. I know there's a way you can link it somehow to the live stream, but I don't know how. I'm sorry that I guess I can do that via, I'm going to just move this thing. What's it called? OBS Studio, where I could do the live stream via OBS and then you can put it up there somehow. What is my job? I think you guys are repeating a few questions. G'day, mate, from Moscow. Thank you, Alexei. Greetings from Yekaterinburg, Mr. Russell. Thank you. Is Kia Garand here? Gorod here. Geography lesson today. Yes. Hello, and I'm from Russian city of Voromnith. I don't know English quite well, but I'll write in Google Translate. Thank you. Yeah, if anyone wants to watch videos with Yandex browser, if anyone has or does know about it, you can press translate to a language, and then there's a voiceover that voices over the videos, if that's of interest to you. When I was at the Rinuk today, the guy that I was buying the chicken breast off, I know him because I've been there a lot, right? I was explaining to him, listen more to the radio and watch television and watch Russian films. Yes, if I sit in the other room with my wife and we watch Russian TV, I can quite hearing some words that I know the words of. Hello from Orenburg. Hello from Derbent. Look on. Are you a Star Wars fan? No, Lena, I'm not. Well, I've watched the Star Wars movies, but the original ones, any of the later ones, I've kind of lost the chain of the story. I'm sorry. Magadan. Really like a view in England, all those red houses. Hey, Russell, greetings from Yaroslavl. Yes. Oh, everybody's everywhere. Almost like Perth. Perm, yes, Pem is the place where they've got the gulag. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos about the gulag there. And if it's like good or bad to talk about it, you know, there's obviously a lot of history related to it. What shop am I going to next? At the moment, I don't have a plan of which one next. My plan is to get my Kuzna Itochka video on there next, which I wanted to do before the. What happened was I was going to go to a hypermarket and it was closed down in the building I went to, but I realized up on the top level there was a Kuzna Itochka. So I went there to film because it was nice and quiet and there was only a few people there and nobody bothered me. And then when I did the community post asking which one you will see next, everybody voted for Kuzna Itochka video, and I was hoping you'd vote for the hypermarket video. So, yeah, dog's nose for exams. Yes, if you rub the dog's nose, it gives you good luck. I think you take some of your homework with you, and then you hold it while you're rubbing the dog. Told about donations. Dimmer, we're going to have to set up a chat with each other, video call, and you can explain to me about how the donation alerts thing on the screen would work. Dimmer, the donation alert link is in the description of the video. My gosh, I'm going to see if I can pull this up, Dimmer. Now my extra screens don't love me now like they should. Come on. Of course not. Sorry, everybody. Just bear with me 1 second. Everyone's leaving, I think, now because I'm not talking enough so quickly. I'm straining. Luckily, I have an amazing computer that I've had for quite a lot of years. And it can handle me doing everything under the sun processing-wise. If I go to this, again, I'm not here to promote these sort of things because it's purely because people asked me last time about it. Copy, paste. Oh my gosh. Can I just paste my own thing into this? I think I can. I don't know if you can see that, but I've pasted something there. Good job. Thank you, Albert. I don't know English well, but I'll write through. Okay. Hello from Debent. Did I say that already? I think I did. Welcome to the Voronezh city. What are the most stereotypes in Russia we breaking coming here? That everybody drinks vodka and everybody doesn't. I think that's just famous Russian thing, right? That everybody drinks vodka and they really don't. It's not really overly available in liquor stores, wine stores, bottle stores, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, I don't know. I know Russia so well through sport and Russia dominating Olympics, World Championships, gymnastics, and Australia doesn't have a chance in a lot of sports. Okay, we win medals here and there, but just the population size overwhelms you when you think about how many millions of people live in all of Russia. I think that's, and Russia can dominate things because of the size of the country, the population, the amount of people doing something. So, you don't just have one or two gymnastics stars. You've got, thousands of them in all places in Russia learning gymnastics right now. Just the domination in sport. I think that's when you come here, you realize it. I'm just talking about Moscow here, but if you go to where the Luzhniki Stadium is and go see the gymnastics center, the football stadium there, and then go to where there's even the tennis courts over there and the tennis stadium. I've been to a couple of different rugby matches. Paveletskaya Vokzal. Yes, I've already made a video, but I think my problem is I've got too many of the Russia under sanctions videos that the specific places have got lost in the channel. I think it's like Russia's newest shopping mall, like 1 month old shopping mall is the name of that video. Yeah. Hello, I'm from Russia. I like noodles. It's an interesting channel name. Yeah, Wildberries doesn't have the camera. Wildberries, Ozon, pretty much only that guy selling it on Avito has it right here. Whoever this guy is. And you can get it from the China one. What's the Chinese website where you can buy things? I've got the wrong thing up now. I just want to put this other thing back because I feel more comfortable when I can see two things at once. View activity. Good night. Thank you. Someone's putting some love hearts and saying goodbye. Yeah, we're going to go a little bit longer, but not too long. I'm sorry. There we go. Well, everybody left when the volume didn't work. That was crazy. It was like a big drop off. Look at the winter outside of Moscow, where it gets even colder, -20. Buy me a coffee is also better for donations if you can get it set up. Yeah, I've got it set up, Roy. With the buy me a coffee part, I just need to attach my Australian bank account to it for it to send the money to me, if that makes sense. The money that comes through super chats comes into the monthly ad revenue of YouTube, and it's just overall that's easier for me because it's just once per month. But a lot of people with things like buy me a coffee and donation alerts is more instant, so it's a payout within a day or 2 days. So people obviously like that because it's more instant. Greetings from Nizgu. Oh my gosh, stress is on the letter A. Nizhny-Novgorod, -40 in Western Siberia. Kind of chilly, but you're okay if you're warm with warm clothes, right? Better go to Norilsk. The temperatures may fall below -50. I think once you're between like -30 and -50, I think it doesn't matter, right? I think everybody just knows it's cold. Ocean instantly freezes, temperature 40 degrees along with surfers. Wow, an Australian horror film, a fantasy film. Australians now seem kind to me now. Australians now seem very kind to me now. This guy looks a very nice person. Thank you. If you're talking about me, thank you. Is it cheap prices on food in Russian supermarkets? This is obviously very topical because if I compare it to Australian prices, yes, prices are cheaper here. If I compare it to the average salary, then prices here might be more expensive if you compare to the Russian salary to the amount that you pay for things. The one thing here, though, a lot of us buy a lot more staple things, which in Australia we may not do that. We buy a lot more junk food things. So, I mean, we buy a lot of tomatoes here, a lot of cucumbers. We eat a lot of salads, like chicken breast. My wife makes a lot of soups, so things like cabbages, potatoes, carrots. So we tend to buy a lot more inexpensive foods to make nice food, right? So my wife and I's average shopping isn't necessarily fancy things, fancy foods. You know, of course, every now and again we'll get things like salmons and like salmon steaks. Obviously, they're higher price, but it's more of a treat to have that kind of thing. So overall, the cost of food in Russia is lower than it would be in Australia. Obviously, it's impossible to compare the cost of living country to country to country. I think you can look at all these statistics you like, but it's very hard to make that comparison. Nelly, hello. Can I find Sanderson, Florida on the map? Would you like me to do that, Roy? Sanderson, Florida. Sanderson, Texas. There's no picture. What's going on? You don't have a picture there. Go on your Google Maps and put your picture. I'm going to zoom out so it's easy to see Florida. So you guys know Florida here. Then there's the Panhandle, Tallahassee, Panama Beach. So Jacksonville up here on the right. I know Orlando. I've been there quite a few times. Tampa, I've done cruises out of Tampa. I've done cruises out of Fort Lauderdale and Miami. And Port Canaveral. So yes. We don't have any photos of Sanderson. There's not a single photo on there. But I can zoom in. A lot of greenery around where you are there. Wow. It really looks like a small town too. Do you have traffic lights and a Walmart? That's key. What are we discussing? We're kind of talking all over the place at the moment, really, man. We did kind of have a bit of a talk about cold weather and will I survive winter? Now with my new jacket, repeat my message here. You can't just skip chance visit to Siberia while you're in Russia, like skiing resorts. Yes, that would be amazing. The problem is my wife doesn't want to go to cold places. She wants to go to warm places. So short of me going on my own, sorry, I'll just do that and get that away. Niagara Falls, Canada. Wow. What is my degree? I didn't fully finish high school, believe it or not. In Australia, you do high school from year 8 to 12. You do a secondary exam at year 10, so you do 8, 9, and 10. I completed that, and then I got a job in a Kodak photo developing store when I was 14 years old. When you do year 10, you do like work experience where they send you out to somewhere that you choose that you might want to do as a career. And I wanted to be a photographer. And I ended up getting put in a 1-hour photo developing shop. And we were selling cameras, picture frames, all sorts of things. And the shop owner there, or the manager, offered me a job on the spot within that first week of doing that training. And then they offered me a full-time job. And then after working Saturdays and Fridays and Thursdays, and that's what I've done ever since, is work in retail. I ended up not finishing the year 12 exams, which is your score that can put you into university or college. So I ended up leaving and working in retail to this day, which is now 30 years in retail. Yeah, crazy. Great channel. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now I'm really going to go and skip everybody. Are you from the USA? No, I'm from Perth, Australia. I can write through Google Translate. Thank you, Zangiv. I see you there. I have a lady friend in Perth, Australia. Yes, the last stream was 40,000 and you're almost at 50,000. Yes, it is crazy. And I didn't even intentionally sort of do that 50,000 kind of one. Donation alerts didn't work. Oh. This is the thing for donation alerts. I think everyone would end up clicking away, but it's there anyway. Love your market reviews. Thank you. Yes. What's popping up? Something's popping up. So yeah, again, guys, if you want to join the Traveling with Russell channel on Telegram, I do tend to post more sort of day-to-day photos. It's kind of like a Instagram for me. I don't use Instagram. So yeah, you're welcome to type in Russian, anybody who's typing in Russian. I just can't read it. I'm sorry. Hello from Suzdal. Have a nice stream. Thank you. Yes, I went to Suzdal with my wife last year and some friends, and it was very nice. It was raining that day we were there, though. Appeared after the publication of Peekaboo. Yes, I've heard about this Peekaboo thing. You need to create an account on this site. Yeah, it's kind of, I guess, it was where you can upvote and downvote something. Yes. It's a grey town with no color. Hello, I hope you are learning Russian. I'm trying to learn Russian. Here are now in Norway very expensive and they're not the best to visit. Do you plan to visit St. Petersburg? Yes, I am coming to St. Petersburg soon. Hello from Florida. Kat, hello. How's it going? Sorry, again, I'm just reading the comments, not looking at the camera, so please excuse me. So nice to have a lot of Russian friends here. Yes. A real ancient wooden palace in the middle of the forest, worth a visit. Thank you. Astriovo. Have I heard of that before? All right. I'll go past the crazy. I need to unplug the sound so everyone starts chatting like crazy. Tell me where I live in the city. I live in a Perelivka. I'm happy to tell people where I live. I know a lot of people maybe are hesitant to say the city they live in. It's Narofominsk region, I guess. Yeah, I'm happy to tell people. I know that's probably not the right thing to say where I live, but do I use wild berries SberMarket? My wife uses wild berries. We now have a wild berries in our building downstairs. That little place on the lower ground level has finally been filled by a wild berries. My wife is more happy. It was in the next building. Now it's in this building. And she sends me if I get to buy this camera, I hope they can deliver by a SIDEC. It says they've got a veto delivery. Excuse me. Sorry for coughing. I apologize. I don't listen to any music. Did I visit a Russian sauna? I've been in our friend's banya who lives in the same town as we are, but I don't really love banyas. They're nice. I can tolerate them for a few minutes, but not where you sit in there for like 15 minutes, half an hour. I don't like heat. Like I'm literally even in the house with the central heating on. I don't sleep even with the bed sheets in the bed sometimes. That's why I've got to open the window to get it cold in the apartment to get under the blankets. Your name is Anatoly. Здравствуйте. Do you like Russian banyas? Yes, someone's mentioned. Yeah, my wife worked at Banya Sandoni, and I visited there a few times when she was working there. I'm not a big fan of banyas, but I guess wintertime it's a thing to do. Better than Belgium one. What? Ozerva. Hello from North Wales. I love Russian food and shops. Eliza, hello. What's the coldest temperature of the year in Australia? In Perth, I don't think we even get down to minus. In winter, overnight temperatures might be 4 Celsius, 5 Celsius, 6 Celsius. Winter daytime temperatures probably 9, 10, 12 Celsius. And by that point, people are cold and complaining already. You have a fence on the floor of Australia and they don't let anyone in because there's another world there. Yes, we don't have a fence like that. There is a rabbit fence that crosses a good part of Australia. And there's a movie called Rabbit Proof Fence. Might be worth looking that up. And it's the world's longest fence, I believe, as well. We also have the world's longest straight road. It's so cold here today, suddenly minus 18. Yes, it's minus 5, it says, probably outside minus 10 real feel. How old am I, Russell? 46. I do look a lot older today because I didn't shave. If I shave, do my hair, I look at about 5 years younger. I feel a bit older looking today. I'm sorry. Who sent me a kind comment a few minutes ago? Yeah, I want to travel to Rusland. Oh, there we go. I'm in St. Petersburg. Hello, Daniel. Здравствуйте. Hello from Dobryanka, Perm. A lot of people from Perm today. Hi, and thanks for your cool videos. Thank you, VG. Did you travel to Caucasus region? Do you have any plans to? I've got a lot of plans, but it's just implementing them, Olymp. That's the problem. From Sokol. Oh, I think that's the metro station Sokol, right? I've been to that metro station. I'm certain that's what you're talking about. Greetings from Netherlands. Thanks for the updates. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you. North Wales. Hello from Nizhny Kamazk. Toy Dom, good market in Moscow. Yes, I've been to the one at Moscow, Caucasus City, the Vegas, and the Caucasus City Convention Center. I've been to that one. That is on the video on the channel as well. And I think I've mistitled a lot of them. It might be worth me going back and retitling them because it's like Russia has a new IKEA, and I named it kind of like that. And probably Hof is closer to IKEA in like for like, but the Toy Dom or My Home, I think it's My Home or Your Home, My Home. Hello from Derbent. Today, plus 18. Close to negative 30. You will have to wear warm boots or wool socks and also thick hats. From Oslo, I need to wait till flights from Oslo to Moscow start again. Yeah, you can fly through Turkish Airlines. I guess you can fly to, a lot of people fly to Helsinki and cross into St. Petersburg that way. Have you ever been to a Russian dacha? Yes, my wife's friend has got a dacha. SberBank Prodi. It's in the southeast of Moscow. You go past Domodedovo and keep going. SberBank Prodi, I think that's the name of the area. Good health to you. Thank you. You should call it Grustino Itochka. Kuzna Itochka. I like it. I know a lot of people don't like it, and maybe people think I'm faking the video when I say that I enjoy it, but I do. I don't eat there a lot. I will mostly go there to make the videos more than just go there casually. It was a government agency that was in charge of the prison labor camps. Its modern counterpart, Kinda, but not really. Federal Penitentiary Service, FSN. Thank you for that, Striak. Thank you. Actually, it's okay to talk about gulags. It's a part of our history. Please do not refer to it the same as a camp. Okay, thank you, VG. Hello from Victoria, Canada. Love the videos. Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much. Hello from Saratov. Hi again from Moscow region. Fresno, Spark. Yeah, there's another YouTuber called, oh my gosh, from also Fresno. She's a Russian lady that does content in English. Did you save the stream on channel? Did you save the stream on channel? Yeah, you can watch these in playback later, if that's what you mean. Yeah, Guantanamo Bay. Yes. And every politician or every president says they're going to close it, and it's still there. How many pairs have I seen in Moscow? None. Apart from in the shops and on displays. Australians are great swimmers. Yes, we've done very well in Olympics. Hello from Surget. Hello. President Putin is a tremendously good swimmer. Wow. I've seen him ride horses. I've seen him on motorbikes, off-road cars, bikes. I didn't know about him swimming. I can skate, but very badly. I know about it opening. I didn't know the date, though. You can't do translation on live streams, is what I understand. So, second biggest city in Russia. Did you hear about something about Saratov? No. Hello from Siberia. Yes, I made that video about the donuts, the best donuts in Russia. And I shared that on the community post. That little place at the backside of the Vedenha, where you come out there. It's like a Stankana area on that side. Or Stankana. What Russia does better than Australia? I guess a lot of people don't worry about things. You know what I mean? People have worries and problems, and it's not as big a problem as it might be in Australia. You know, in Australia, we tend to talk about and complain about and whinge about things. I just find people here don't worry about as much things, especially things that are outside their bubble or their circle. You know what I mean? People, you know, I thought that being on TV, the whole of Russia watched it. And people don't watch the TV, don't watch the news, don't follow this, don't follow that. I mean, I ask when I meet people in my elevator, especially guys, are you into football? Are you into sport? What's your team? Oh, I don't like sport. Like in Australia, every guy likes sport, and they know about every sport happening, and they can name somebody from a team. Whereas here, there's just less interest in certain things. You know, people don't know everything about everything because they live their life, and that's it. I know that's hard to answer the question. It's hard. Lived in Perth for 4 years. Being Siberian, hated constant plus 40 for 9 months. Yes, very true. 40 degrees for 9 months and missed snow a lot. That's interesting. My wife didn't like the hot 40-degree days either. Don't worry. Yeah, donuts and skating. Absolutely. Yeah, go for the donuts are a fair walk from where the skating rink is. They do have some other donut places set up inside Verdenha, but they're not the same as the ones at the cafe that I went to. Certainly not. Do you have a wife, Russian wife, or how? Yes, Victor. My wife is from Ufa, Bashkortostan, I guess it's described. She moved to Moscow when she was a teenager. Obviously, everybody wants to find, more people and more job opportunities, schooling and things like that. So I was living in Daytona Beach, Florida, now in Russia. Oh, there you go. Hello from the northeast of Moscow. Metro Sholkovskaya. A challenge to pronounce. My wife and I have been observing your videos, but still have QS. For how long are you here? What's your wife doing? My wife's a nail meister. She has a salon in the building where we live. Shekalovskaya, I think, is your metro station. Yes, I'm kind of red line. Salarevo or Salara shopping center I'm that end of the red line. Yes, here for a long time. I'm not here like on a holiday. Yeah, no Walmart or traffic light. Oh, I'm from Krasnodar. Yeah, I think that's the key factor for America, right? Do you have a Walmart? Do you have a traffic light? I'm from Moscow and I live in Moscow. Usually foreigners like Russian salads because it makes from few products. Yeah, I love winter salad or Olivia salad. Yes, actually, yesterday when I came home from my friend for lunch, we ended up being for the whole afternoon. I went and got some bring home food, like ready-made food, and I got a crab salad, a beetroot salad, containers, and then I got some lasagna again because I love that lasagna. There's so many real and delicious foods in Russia. Completely agree. Yes. You're really doing a great job. Thanks for your videos. People all over the world get to know Russia and the Russians. Yes. Oleg, what am I doing in Russia? Making videos about supermarkets and shopping centers. I haven't been to a shopping center in a while now. I feel like I'm not walking in shopping centers. I want to just do that video about what brands still exist in Russia. That's what I want to do. Because it's interesting, just that changeover of brands. There's definitely a thing, did the brands leave Russia? Like Lego, for instance. Mir Kubikov is still here. But, Lego didn't leave because the product is still for sale. DNS is DNS. No, not DNS. The Levi's store is now JNS. Sorry, JNS. So Levi's didn't leave because they're still here. City of Volgograd. Hello. Yeah, pity. I can't understand what people are talking about in Ruski. Nor can I, by the way, so don't feel bad. Tumin. My friends that I'm talking about here in Prelivka, where we go to their banya, she's from Tumin, by the way, originally. And she keeps inviting me there with her, or her and her husband and me, my wife, to go there together with them. And it's freezing, -24. Whoa. So -5 is not so bad. Yeah, Vegas Mall is a really big market. Yeah, that Vegas there is insane. I've been there a few times since that first time I visited, and I'm still just overawed when I go there and just how crazy big it is. I've joined the channel already. Come to Chebarowski. Thank you, Paul. Tune in here. Oh, thank you, Yulia. Hello. Здравствуйте. Greetings from Ireland. Vitali. Why donations isn't working? Where's my donut? I'm not sure why it's not working, Anatoly. I'll have a look at it afterwards and see what's wrong or if I've done something wrong. Super Vidurko, thanks for your supermarket videos. If this continues, us will have 100,000 subscribers before Christmas. Does anybody think that's possible, Eva? Oh, there we go. It might get to 50,000 before Christmas. And if I can double it in 2 months, I mean, that would be insane if that would happen. I need like one of those million view videos to get that point. Yeah, I've got donation alerts working, but I just don't know if I've done everything correct. The problem is it doesn't translate to English. Any website I open essentially goes from Russian to English. That's why I read a lot of the news online and things like that, and that's where a veto translates straight over to English. I met my wife in Thailand, Yulia, by the way, at a karaoke bar. Crazy story, but true. And 9 years I've lived here on and off. I've gone back to and from work a few times, back to America to work. Greetings from New York. Thank you, Jerry, for watching. Thanks for your great videos, giving us a very informative look at life in Moscow. Jerry, go and film some shops in New York. I'm sure everybody will hate you for filming, but go to a mall, go to a Walmart or a food store or Whole Foods. Go to Whole Foods. I know it sounds so silly and simple, but there's that opposite view of things. Sputnik. Max TV. What's your favorite meal in Russia? I like pilmeni. I know that's not everybody's favorite meal in Russia, but my wife grabs it out the freezer, boils it up for me, puts it on the table behind me, puts the ketchup next to it, and it's basically instant dinner or lunch or breakfast. Or I know it's not, the true Russian hearty food. Means soups. I always like dunk some crusty bread into it. Yeah, any kind of the soups, the beef soups my wife does. Yeah, that reminds me of the Aussie ad about the Great Wall of China. Too many rabbits in China. Yes. What's banyas? Saunas. Right. Banya is sauna or sauna if you're from Finland. Do you guys know the Back Road Russia channel? Yes, I do know of him. I'm going to say it again. I did try to contact him, but he's never replied to me. I have sent messages to his wife, his brother, his parents. Nobody replied to me. No doubt he's seen my videos because we'll have seen each other's, right? So yeah, I just don't know. And he's also from Perth originally, by the way. So greetings from Romania. Oh, Cefac. Tu Cefac, Forte bine. Hi there. Hello from Vlad and Diana from Voronyezh. Do you know that city in Russia? It's 500 kilometers from Moscow. I don't know it, no. Voronyezh. Voronyezh. Let's see if I can spell it here. Voron. E-Z-H. Voronyezh Oblast. Petrovsky Park is home to the bronze statue of Peter I. Thank you, Google, for all of this. I'm just going to zoom back. Oh, in the south. There you go. Near lipstick. It's not lipstick, but that's what I'm going to call it. Thank you for about this. Here, Australians have intensive working days at all directions. I think Hoff and IKEA are different. Yeah, they are different. I mean, similar but different. I think I'm going to say that. I mean, it's about the closest comparison if you compare any other place in Moscow, if you like. Greetings from city of Tula. Hello. Hello, I'm from Kiev. And I'm waiting for... Okay. Hello from Thailand. Cognitive dissonance. Not going back to the ship. No, for now I'm not. No. No. What people think about Russian people in Australia. I guess the news kind of depicts a lot of that. It's not really my, I think people just have a lot of, thought about Russia, of what they know from the real, I don't know how to say it, but yeah, the news basically tells people what to think about Russia. And that's the kind of sad part, unfortunately. Only channels like yours we can talk freely. Thanks for that. You're welcome. Thank you. Oh, one station from your... Oh, Matt. Hello from Vojkovskaya. Yes, one station from Sokol. Sokol is where my church is. Have a good evening. Thank you, Matt, for tuning in. Tuning in? Is that what the right word is? Hello from Oh my, that's not the real place where you're from. Yeah, I'm not even reading that out. I'm a big fan of olives, but I need to tell that the cuisine is good and more tasty in some positions. Yes, I agree. It is better and tastier. I mean, people are going to say the fries aren't the same, the ice cream's not the same, but I don't know. Will I watch the fight between these two guys? I don't watch any boxing. I am able to watch a lot of stuff live streaming. Any kind of sport I can get live streaming. So I don't really have a liking for boxing or maybe that's MMA. Very interesting to look at Russian supermarkets from foreigners. Thank you. Ekaterinburg, Saratov. Baklakov is streaming. Yes, I used to like him when he was doing a lot of stuff from Ufa because of my wife. Now he's gone a little bit too political for me. I'm sorry, but he's, it's just a bit off. Yeah, I like dachas too. I like the simplicity of dacha life. I've always kind of wanted to buy like an empty lot or one that's just crazy overgrown, cut it all back, put a little cabin on there. I love the simple life of dachas, 1000%. Yes, I know it's not the city and everything like that. I mean, it's completely opposite. I think that's the whole point of a dacha, right? Is to kind of just go the opposite of normal. What's the biggest thing I miss in Russia? Maybe something you don't have here, but you get at home. An Australian biscuit called a Tim Tam. That's what I miss. My mum's Sunday roast. Home cooking, I guess. Just the simplicity of like the fact about my card not working. It just bothers me. The fact that I can't just... I'm going to go back to this shot of my little camera here. That I can't go to an electronics store and buy that camera now. This one. That's crazy. Oh my God. Because of all of this, what's going on. The brands are not in the stores. I mean, I understand about prices going up. Prices have gone up around the world. But the fact that I've got to buy this from a guy who's brought it probably across the border from Finland to St. Petersburg, he's taken a little bit of advantage of that possibility. I just want to go into M-Video and buy that, or to DNS or whichever store. And I can't just do that, That's just a small thing. Just tiny things that bother me that everything else in Russia doesn't. I'm the opposite of everything that bothers me. I don't care about everything else, but that kind of thing does. So it's a crazy thing. That's the way it is. All right, everybody. I'm going to slowly wrap up the live stream. Slowly. I'm going to get down. People can get a tram to Punchiki from the metro. It's right next to the turning point. Yes. If you're going to Videnha. Yes, that's how when I went last time. When I went there with Aussie Spy, the YouTube channel Aussie Spy, we went to go get the donuts. I'm not sure if he filmed that. I think he didn't. What happened with that? And we made a couple of videos. Oh, he filmed videos for his channel. And then we took the tram back. Hugs from St. Petersburg. Thank you. Peninsula Crimea. Have you tried chebuke? Yes. I think that's the pastry, isn't it? am I getting that wrong? Which one that is? I don't know the names of everything that I eat. Do I have a problem getting English-speaking friends here? Not really, no. I've found people online through YouTube. Mostly by accident, I found people. Subscribers who are in Russia, who are English-speaking. I've met up with a few subscribers, and we're friends to this day. Oh, yeah, there we go. You live near Vnukovo, not far from Aprelivka. Yes. You should make a few videos of tasting Russian food. Yeah, I really just want to do the fast food things, like Kuznitochka. My gosh, like Krochka Katochka. I just want to do those things because I just think it's kind of like quintessential Russian fast food. Lasagna is your favorite food, Roy? Yes. It's not anywhere close to Italian pasta, lasagna. It's very good. And just the fact that it's just something I don't have very often, that it makes it really good. And from a supermarket, I mean, yesterday I went to that supermarket, she measured out 2 slices, put it in the container, shrink wrapped it, brought it home. My wife warmed it up, and we had dinner on the table, literally. And it was beautiful. A couple of salads in the plastic containers. That's my cooking dinner answer, you know. 50,000 plus, not quite. Where are we? 48,200, close. Yes, I wonder how close we'll be to buy this camera after the live stream. I'm curious to see. It's a matter of how much I need to talk to my wife about buying the camera. Hello from Iceland. Oh, beautiful place. I've been to Reykjavik on the cruise ships. I did a cruise working on the ships from London to New York. So we went London, Ireland, Scotland, Iceland, and then over to Canada. And then we docked in New York. Beautiful cruise. Can you tell how long is the stream delayed? Yes, I guess the fact that I'm reading too many comments, and I should not read the comments. That's my problem, and I'm too nice to people. Come to Sadovod. I want to go there and film, Alicia, but everybody would hate me. You'd need to walk with me and talk people out of the problem with me holding my camera. Yes, I agree. Yeah, honestly, Meriviel or Guillaume, it's not a problem. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for watching videos, sharing them onto social media. Those things help me. You know, of course, the fact that this is my job that I do and do live streams is my own choice. Luckily, I've got a very supporting wife who lets me do this. Yeah, so where people may do the SberBank thing or the donation thing, coffee thing, you know, I probably should have mentioned about this camera for my birthday as a gift rather than now. It's just a thing. We love the videos. We can buy imported pelmeni here in my town in the US. Yes, the same in Australia. Not necessarily imported in Australia. There is people who make it and sell it by the kilo. So there is ladies that, I guess guys or ladies have become very wise to the fact that there is a market for it. Ketchup, I'm odd too. I like it with mayo and soy sauce. Yes, my wife has given me the Kinkomans and done it with soy sauce as well. East of Moscow, Zeleny Dorozny. Sorry. Watching to improve your English skills. Yes, I've seen that in a lot of comments. I wonder if people would be wanting to do something like that where I do individual conversations with people. I love the supermarket Spar. Yes, that Spar supermarket is very nice. Hello from Siberia. I wonder if you've been to St. Petersburg. Yeah, my friend told me about these donuts in St. Petersburg. There is a special well-known place there with a huge line of people. Yes, he showed me a photo of it, of them queuing up on the street. The one in Moscow is the same thing. Pilman is easy to make. Sometimes we have fun to collecting friends and talking while eating. Oh, there you go. Nice. You didn't reply to my comment, Alex. Sorry if I didn't reply. I have skipped over quite a lot. Boris from Germany. Hello, Boris. Hello from Stavropol. Sorry. How do I handle people that don't really believe? I just keep saying it and saying it. I take the comments on videos to heart too much. I know that people who watch the videos who live here understand it. Obviously, people on the other side of the world maybe think that they're not real, that it's actors, and that I keep repeating it in the videos. You know, that I'm paid to make the videos of a supermarket. I'm not paid by anybody to make these videos. If anyone wants to send me a message and send me money to make a video in a certain store, please, you're welcome. But otherwise, no, that doesn't happen. Zangiv, check your Telegram. I will. Thank you. Pilmani, yes. I'm gonna. I think you'll get 100,000 before Christmas. I feel like Kuznetsov allowed people to keep their jobs. VG, this is interesting. All the stores that have or haven't reopened essentially have kept their workers, or there's a lot of rules around not letting the companies essentially fire everybody. So a lot of, that not everybody, the world thinks that everybody that closed, everybody got put out of work the next morning. But there's a lot of people that are still getting paid in stores that aren't open or haven't traded. So where they do reopen, obviously they're happy to come to work if that's a thing. Oh, you ordered Tim Tams from Australia, yes. Pilmani with vinegar. In what district do I live? I live in the southwest of Moscow. All right, let me get to the bottom here. Your Pilmani was weird at the beginning, but now I love it. Yes. What about Terry Mock? I don't go to Terry Mock very often. My wife likes it. If I can get her to a fast food takeaway place in the shopping mall, she prefers to go to a cafe kind of place, or these gastro cafes. You know, the ones with like the Thai food and the Vietnamese food and the Georgian food and the Greek food. She likes to go to them more than just to fast food takeaways. So, are you working in Russia? No, not working. Terramok sells good Pilmani, really. Yes, I love Bellini in Terramok. It's like a home breakfast and lunch. Yes. Snow and decoration video should hit 1 million views. That'd be interesting if it does. Chebruke, the food of Mariupol, Greek people. Really? I didn't know that. Oh, have I got to the bottom? Do I speak English? Do you speak only English for now? Yes, I do only speak English. Wow, I've got through all the comments. Winnie, hello, by the way. I just see a hand. Guys, I'm going to slowly end the stream in 6 minutes. Okay, in exactly 6 minutes, I'm going to close the stream. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, there is a good small gastro section in Solaris. Yes, we've been there a few times. Pretty much, if I can go out with my wife or she goes out with me together, we stop there on the way to or from going out somewhere for food, like lunch or a dinner. She really does prefer to eat at home and cook and make food at home because she's considered always healthier. But if I can get her anywhere, what's the problem surviving the winter now in 21st century? I guess you kind of, if you get off the plane coming from Australia and you're going from these extreme weather conditions, it would be very difficult. I mean, for me, I've kind of grown into it, I guess. Thank you, Bitter Donut. Bitten Donut. Have a good night. Thank you. Yes. 5 minutes and we're going to be out of here. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, you can start saying goodbyes if you like. It's easier for me, and rather than having questions, Have a good winter, stay warm, and don't get sick. No, that's the one thing that doesn't happen. Oh, now it's gone crazy. I suggest you visit GUM in a week. I guess they're going to do Christmas setup in there. That'll be interesting. Yes, I'm a person that doesn't get sick. Honestly, in the last 6 months, nothing. I get an occasional headache, and I've got some, whatever these green ones are, my wife gets me. These are the headache tablets that I take, and that's it. Do you have an offline English club in Moscow? No, Olga, I don't. No, I should probably find one that I can go and help with. If there's any that you know of, find me on Telegram. People keep telling me that I should do this, like charge for English lessons or English speaking or speaking clubs. I just never found them or know where they are or know how to search for things like that. Yeah, drugstore reviews are very difficult because most places don't let you film inside. The local apteca where I live, the lady there got very upset when I tried walking in there with my camera. I'm gonna have to just keep trying until someone will just let me walk around. So yeah, thanks for the stream and good night. Yes. Pink Lake somewhere near Sydney. Do you like that place? The Pink Lake there's one in Western Australia. It's in the south of Western Australia. There's the Pink Lake. I don't know about the one in Sydney. I've never been to it, so I don't know that place. I wish there was a Learn Russian club. Yeah, like the opposite. Hello from down under. Do you like skiing and snowboarding? I've never tried it. Never tried skiing or snowboarding or anything like that with skis. We can do together. I used to have one. I have people who would love to join. I will find you on Telegram. Cheers. Yeah, I'm happy to come to any kind of thing like that. I don't know how we can do it, but yeah, if you'd like to do something like that somehow, I don't know. What type of healthy food do you prefer in Russia? I don't know, vegetables, fruits, potatoes. I guess that's why did you move? I moved here because of my wife. My wife is happier here in Russia than the times we've spent in Australia in the 2 trips we've been over there. So I'm happy to kind of make her happy. Konski season is open now. Konski. Thanks, everybody. Any bar is a Russian-speaking club. Alyssa, thank you. Hey there, send a bit on donations alerts. Enjoy your stream and streaming. Thank you. I'll check all of this afterwards, One Siberian. Really, I will. I'll have a look at all this and see what I've got right, if it's right. Thanks for the videos. Although I live in Russia, I never thought that reviews of Pitorishka might be interesting. Hi from St. Petersburg. Yes, I was showing the guy at my meat shop today that it had 600,000 views. And I've asked him if I can try and film in the Rinuk there. And he's going to go and talk to the security guards at the Rinuk. The Rinuk where we live is very, very friendly, very chilled out, no worries. Most of the people know me because I'm a regular there, right? So I really want to film in there again because I think people outside of Russia would be just impressed to see it, I think. I recommend your videos to my students, Don Bezdio. I've thought about this as an idea. Maybe I could somehow do like a live stream into classes where I can talk to kids. I've been invited a couple of times to the local school where I live to meet the children, and it's really fun to chat to the kids. They have questions prepared for me. They ask me about all sorts of things in the questions, and that kind of school thing really interests me because I know the kids are learning English, but it's a matter of them using it later. Do you feel a freedom in Russia? Yes. I mean, if that's the answer, I feel a lot safer here. Like, for instance, walking around at night, for instance, in my city in Perth where I live, I wouldn't go to the city at night. I'm not a person that goes to bars and nightclubs. You know, I wouldn't catch trains at night in Australia, in Perth. There's always just that crazy cuckoo person that is the person you don't want to bump into. Whereas here, I feel a lot easier about catching trains home at night, catching the last bus home from Solaris to my place. I've got to get off on the highway and walk. I feel far more comfortable here, if that makes sense. Looks like you've been streaming for a couple of hours. Yes. Is this stream going to be available? Yeah, it's still be there once you finish the stream, I guess. Or you can scrub back through it now and it'll just play back to you until I end it. All right, everybody. I'm going to thank everybody for watching. And again, I've gone a little bit longer. I wanted to go for an hour and a half or 2 hours, and we've just gone over 2 hours. We've done okay. Because your wife is happy there. What about you? Are you happy? Of course. I think it comes across in all my videos that I like seeing things and discovering things and being excited to see things. I mean, most of it's in retail, what I'm excited about, but just, trying to explain to people about the choice and the selection and the amount of availability of things. I mean, of course, some brands now, I'll show my camera one last time. There isn't a shop I can go and buy this Insta360 link from. I can buy it from this guy on Avito, brand new, sealed in the package. One of the most multifunctional webcams. This is what I want to buy, but I need to convince my wife that I need this. Of course, tonight some super chats came in. Maybe it's happened already with the other donations. I am happy here. Yes, my mum probably doesn't want to hear that because she wants me to be in Australia. But is your salary enough to live in Russia? Yes, absolutely it is. Yeah, if I consider what other people earn and the salaries that I know what people earn in Russia in, let's call it unskilled labor jobs or less skilled versus, I'm going to say, comparing it to a teacher, a doctor, somebody in charge of something, or somebody, hospitals, things like that. I can happily live on a lower income. I mean, you don't have everything you want if you want everything, but you can afford to live here. The cost of electricity and heating is very low. Cost of phones, internet is very low. You can find cheaper clothing. The jackets, for instance, you can go to a Sadovod and buy a cheaper jacket if you didn't want to buy a better jacket in a better jacket store. I live in the southwest of Moscow, Aprelivka. By the way, people just got here and I'm leaving. Do you know Russian words? Chut-chut. Po-Ruski. Yeti pinyamaya? I don't understand. Everything. Осторожно. С video кровается. Заправка насправа. Пожалуйста. That's what I tell my driver when I get off the marshrutka coming home. Okay, 742 likes. That's just insane. 740. That's like not even compatible. Al Capone. Yes, my wife is Russian. Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to end the stream. I know you might have just got here. And actually, people are happy, I think, watching the stream. So, XPD15. I'm not going to read out your comment. It is funny, though. So, yes, my wife is from Ufa in Russia. Say that in the Russian, house heat, electricity, and water cost a penny. Yes, true. Yeah, central heating is nice and warm in here. We can have never-ending showers. I get mad when my wife runs the sink when she's washing dishes because I know what the price of water is in Australia and the bills for water. And in here, she's like, "Oh, don't worry about it." But I still have that in my head that the cost of switching the lights off in the hallway when I go out and I leave them on by accident. Someone pretends just pretend someone calling you and go. I'm not sure what that means. Well, I don't drink any wine, although there is a ton of wines in stores. I don't drink wine. At worst, maybe white wine or pink wine or what do you call Chardonnays? But where did you meet your wife? I met her at a karaoke bar in Thailand, at a bar in Thailand. She was on holiday with a friend. I was on holiday alone. I used to go to Thailand and Bali a lot on my holidays on my own. I was happy to go on my own, chill out by the pool, go for dinner, go for lunch, how I like, go to a bar at night, and that was it. Hello from Mexico. Greeting from Switzerland. It is 11:29 p.m. here in Moscow. It's almost my bedtime. Almost. Hello from Mexico. Greetings from Kaliningrad. I know you have nice Perth Mint with nice, unique coins. Yes, Perth Mint. I've been a couple of times. I don't think my wife and I went there. It's right in the city. Literally, you can walk from the CBD, and there's a Perth Mint store that you can go to. I'm pretty sure you can do tours as well. And there's a private girls' school right next door to it as well. But yeah, there's a famous gold bar that you can put your hand in and try to lift it. It's in a plastic box, just to feel the weight of the gold bars. Go to bed. Thank you. Watching my stream with a friend. Oh, здравствуйте to two of you. Hello. Time for late dinner, guys. Yeah, he has to go. Take care. Thanks. Do you have any pets? No, we don't have any pets. My wife wants to get a cat, though. Wait, you guys keep answering questions now. And not offense everybody watching. So I suggest pretending that you got, important call and things to do. Yes, I understand, Betonich. Yes. Hello from Tagliati. Greetings from Lisbon. Oh, Lisboa. Hello. I went to Lisbon on the cruise ships. My friend took me to a little tart. I don't know how you call them, tarts, like custard tart cafe on a little side street where there was like crowds in there, and there's like a big glass window where you can watch them making these custard tarts. I don't know what it was called, but it was very nice. Leningradsky region. Hello. Going for a new round. Yes, I'm going to leave. Really, really. The comments don't stop. All right. I'm going to do the wrap up and I'm going to go. Thank you, everybody. If you have done any kind of donation towards the channel, I do hope to get this camera very soon. I'm not pointing to it because it's not on the screen. It's just me. Thank you for all the likes. 771 we're going to end on. 774. Sorry, I apologize. It's gone up. Let's just show. That's the camera, by the way. 19,000 rubles is a lot of money. I'm not going to be hiding from the fact that that's a lot of money. My wife can buy a lot of things with that, particularly for the house, for food, for bills, for rent. But this is something that's kind of important for me doing the channel. I'm not a person that likes to spend on high ticket price products very often. I really, really mull over it for months and months and months. And I'm the worst at that. Even like the jacket that my wife bought me for my birthday, she pretty much forced me to get that as my birthday present because she hated seeing me with a jacket without a hood. So, hello. Bye from San Jose. Thank you, Al Capone. Bye. See you next time, Alyssa. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Wait, what? Nelly, thank you. For instance, channel, I have never seen foreign YouTubers filming something like this. Vlad Fire, thank you. As an Aussie, have you visited Kiwiland? I haven't. I've been to the airport a couple of times in New Zealand, and that's all. Actually, I flew home through Auckland when COVID happened back in April in 2020. And I was on the last plane that was flying from New Zealand to Australia before Australia was closed. Essentially, we closed the airports, closed the ports, closed the borders. And literally, I arrived in the afternoon, and midnight that night, Australia was closed. And I was on the last flight out of New Zealand to Australia for, I think it was like a year and a half or something that there's no flights. I haven't been to Crimea. Do you know Aussies from Novosibirsk? I know of them. I've never met them. I've tried to contact them. I've tried to message them. Nothing. I don't understand why. It can't be that. They can't be that busy. They can't reply. Even on the Traveling with Russell Telegram channel, especially the chat version one. I reply to as many, or at least I thumbs up to acknowledge it. But for them to not reply to me, fellow Australian in Russia, it's very strange, really, truly. They were going through the same EVP that I've got. I've got that same visa they're applying for, and they're doing it themselves without. I think they figured the cost for an agent wasn't worth it for the amount of people in their family applying. So I'm in the airport. Bye. Yes. Have a good time. I was working at the airport in Australia for 2 years in the duty free. I used to love going to the airport every day. I know it's weird that you didn't get on a plane and leave, but I still like going to the airport no matter what. Gom Mank, thank you for the super sticker. How's it going? It's doing well. Yes. Need a shave. I did have a shower and cleaned up before I did the live stream, but I need a shave though. That'll be tomorrow morning. Enjoy your flight, Mirvial. Gom Ank, thank you for the super sticker again. Can I do it that way? I don't want to get my hand in the way of the microphone. Everything that's sent to the channel in donations, of course, it says how to support the channel, is going towards this. And anybody that lives in Russia, if this isn't for sale tomorrow, I'm going to get very emotional that someone's decided to buy the webcam that I want because it's good. How much money you need to buy your rent apartment? I think that's a very personal thing, Vitaly, to say. It's not much more than the camera. Let's call it that. We're in a one-room apartment here, by the way. If anybody in Russia knows apartments, they call them one-room apartments, not one-bedroom apartments. So, yeah. Hello from Moscow. Do you know Aussies from Novosibirsk? Yes. All right. I've just talked about that a couple of times. Yeah, I know of them. I've watched a few of their videos. I don't like the fact they're quite drawn out. We're going to go look for on a farm. They've been looking for a farm for 2 years on their channel? And they go to the conventions to look for products. I haven't been to St. Petersburg ever before, so I can't compare that. So yeah, let's finish on the subscribers. It's going nuts. Do I like Russian winter? Yes. Now I've got my nice jacket and I've got some gloves. I've got a scarf. I can go walking now, and I just want big snow. I'm pretty sure everybody likes it when it's kind of like 0 degrees, so it's not crazy minus, and just snowing. Like, the big snowflakes. That's what I want. Yeah, I need to set up this thing on the screen. It snowed 2 days ago, but it wasn't snowing a lot. I've seen snow a lot, by the way. Yes, in all the years I've been here. Yeah, I'm going to set this up. Try to set it up for next time. That'll be interesting if I can figure that out. I know I can do it through OBS Studio, which I've used. I've tried to use OBS Studio before. Have I met Russians who have mixed up Austria and Australia? No. Most people, when I say Australia clearly, they understand Australia. They don't get it mixed up. Visit the London Eye in London. Have you been enjoying your channel? Do you have any hobbies that you like doing? Hobbies? I don't really have any hobbies in Russia. I played tennis when I was younger in Australia, particularly before I met my wife, and that was my thing I was doing a lot on my days off from work. I like just watching sport, any kind of live sport. Like I've been to the football and the ice hockey. I really want to try to go to volleyball and basketball if I can figure out. That's the worst thing in Russia is they don't have a very good online websites for the sporting teams where you can figure out when the matches are, where the matches are, what are the dates of the matches. So yeah, have I visited Ufa? Yes, because my wife is from Ufa. So definitely visited Ufa before. Yes. Oh, what's the guy's name on the horse there in Ufa? There's a guy on a horse right overlooking the whole river. Crazy spot. Huge horse too. I don't know his name now. Have a good time in Russia. Thank you. Happy Hapa. Yes. All right. Gone. I'm out of here. Let's go to that one. Let's hide the last comment. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the super chats. If you've done donations alerts, thank you ahead of time. I'm going to check that now. Yeah, if you do want to join the Traveling with Russell Telegram channel, you're more than welcome to. If you don't know what Telegram is, it's an app on your phone similar to WhatsApp, similar to Messenger. Very interesting chat app if you don't know what that is. Yeah, I post more things on there daily, particularly photos of where I am, what I'm doing, where I'm walking. If anyone wants to comment on this video after the video is finished, you're more than welcome to. I will try to be answering questions or answering comments on the comments of the video afterwards. Not terribly many comments after this video finishes, but they'll be there. Yeah, thank you everybody who's just posting thank yous. I'm very appreciative. It's impossible to answer all the comments on live streams now. You can see that. It's just impossible. Again, I'm sorry for longer live streams. Like someone mentioned, it's hard for me to say goodbye and click off. I don't like to leave people. It's officially your last comment. Don't post after this. Okay. I don't speak very good Russian. That's the last one I'll answer. Oh, just say Bashkiria instead of Bashkortostan. Thank you. I will. Bashkiria. And it's famous for honey. I know that. All right. Bye, everybody. Watch another video, I guess. I don't know what to say. Kuzney Tochka video coming tomorrow at some point. So if you want to check out my review, it'll be the next video on the channel. Bye, everybody. And I'll see you in another video.